Enter the Dragon, the movie that made martial arts cooler than anything and turned Bruce Lee into a global icon. It's been over 50 years since this legendary film exploded onto our screens, and today we're going back in time to see where the stars of Enter the Dragon are now in 2024. From their epic fight scenes in 1973 to their lives today, we're diving deep into their age, net worth, relationships, houses, cars, and all the juicy details you can't wait to know. So get ready, because this ride is going to be packed with kung fu kicks and some serious nostalgia. Let's start with the one, the only, Bruce Lee. Back in 1973, Bruce was 32 years old, and he was already the king of martial arts cinema. Enter the Dragon catapulted him to international fame, but as we know, Bruce tragically passed away just days before the film's release. Talk about a gut punch right there. Now, if Bruce Lee were alive today, he'd be 83 years old. Yeah. Can you even imagine Bruce Lee at 83? He'd probably still be out there breaking boards, kicking bags, and schooling everyone on philosophy. His legacy lives on, and so does his wealth. Bruce's estate is worth a staggering $10 million today. His face is everywhere: merch, documentaries, even video games. And let's be real, he doesn't need a mansion or a Ferrari. Bruce's legacy alone is like owning the world's biggest dojo. And his life motto, "Be water, my friend," is more popular than ever. Now, next up, we've got the slickest cat in the room, John Saxon, who played Roper, the gambler with some serious charm. In 1973, Saxon was 37 and rocking that smooth, confident vibe like he could out-talk and out-fight anyone. He wasn't just another sidekick. This guy knew how to bring style to a fight. Saxon passed away in 2020 at the age of 83, but boy did he leave behind quite a legacy. Before he left us, Saxon had built a net worth of around $1.5 million. No wild Hollywood lifestyle here. He preferred a more quiet life in Tennessee. But can you imagine Roper living in a cozy Tennessee house, chilling in a rocking chair instead of playing high-stakes poker? That's one peaceful retirement. Now let's talk about the coolest man with the fiercest afro, Jim Kelly as Williams. Back in 1973, Jim was 27 years old and brought all the swagger you could ever need to a fight scene. This guy didn't just fight, he did it with style. His look, his vibe, Williams made martial arts look even cooler. Sadly, Kelly passed away in 2013 at the age of 67. His net worth at the time? A solid $700,000. But let's be honest, Kelly's influence was priceless. He paved the way for Black martial artists in cinema, and his legacy lives on with fans worldwide. No huge car collections or sprawling mansions for him, just pure, unadulterated coolness. Seriously, the man could have driven a beat-up car, and he'd still look like the coolest guy on the planet. Now let's talk about the ultimate baddie, Han, played by Kien. This guy was 59 years old when he gave Bruce Lee a serious run for his money in Enter the Dragon. That claw hand? Pure evil genius. Kien had that perfect villain aura that made him one of the most memorable bad guys in martial arts history. Kien passed away in 2009 at the ripe old age of 96. By then, his net worth was about $1 million, but let's be honest, he was richer in villainy than anyone else. No lair filled with treasure here, just a humble home in Hong Kong and a legacy as one of the most epic bad guys to ever grace the screen. Can you imagine if that claw hand was on eBay today? Collectors would go wild. And now, the ultimate lady of martial arts, Angela Mao. She played Su Lin, Lee's sister, and at just 23 years old, she was already throwing down some serious moves. Angela was known as the Lady Kung Fu back in the day, and she still holds that title today. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how badass she was? Now, in 2024, Angela is 74 years old and has left the movie world behind for the restaurant business. Yep, she owns a chain of restaurants in New York City. I don't know about you, but I'd love to order some dumplings from an actual martial arts queen. Her net worth? A tasty $5 million. No need for luxury cars when you've got a legacy like hers. And who knows, maybe her kitchen is a secret dojo. All right, let's talk about the walking muscle factory himself, Yeung, who played Bolo in the movie. This guy was only 27 when he starred in Enter the Dragon, and let's be honest, he looked like he could bench press a building. You probably remember him from Bloodsport too. He's the guy you'd want on your side in any brawl. Now, Bolo is 78, but guess what? The guy is still jacked. You'd think he lives in the gym. His net worth? A cool $1.5 million, and rumor has it, his car collection is as intimidating as his biceps. SUVs that look like they could crush a smaller car. Yeah, if you see Bolo on the road, you let him pass. Bob Wall, aka O'Hara, the tough guy who made the mistake of crossing Bruce Lee. And boy, did he pay for it. In the movie, O'Hara was the guy everyone loved to hate, and Bruce Lee took him down like a boss. Bob was 34 when he took that iconic beating. Bob passed away in 2022 at 82, with a net worth of around $500,000. No crazy Hollywood lifestyle here. Bob spent his later years teaching martial arts and living a low-key life. But honestly, after getting wrecked by Bruce Lee, who needs fame? That's a legendary moment all by itself. And how about Anna Capri, who played Tanya, Han's assistant in the movie? She was the femme fatale of Enter the Dragon, adding some mystery and intrigue. At 33, she was the ultimate on-screen badass. Anna passed away in 2010 after a tragic car accident. She was 66 years old at the time and had a net worth of around $1 million. While her career was filled with classic roles, her legacy as Tanya in Enter the Dragon is one that lives on. No flashy cars, no big Hollywood scandals, just a lasting mark on cinema. Thanks for joining us on this nostalgic journey through Enter the Dragon. From Bruce Lee's legendary moves to the unforgettable characters that left their mark on cinema, their legacies continue to inspire and entertain. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to hit that like button, share with fellow martial arts fans, and subscribe for more amazing content. Let us know in the comments who your favorite character was and what nostalgic film you want us to cover next. Until next time, keep the spirit of Kung Fu alive and remember, it's all about the journey, my friends.